Good evening. My name is Jennifer Beagle, and today I want to pay tribute to the late Robin Williams. Robin McLaurin Williams was born July 21st, 1951 in Chicago, Illinois. He passed away August 11th, 2014 in California, leaving behind millions and millions of mourning fans. As a little girl, I remember watching a TV show called Mork and Mindy with my grandmother. I'll never forget watching the TV show and cracking up every time I would hear Mork or Robin Williams doing his nano nano. It still to this day cracked me up just thinking of it. One of my favorite movies from Robin Williams was probably Mrs. Doubtfire. Something about watching this grown man dressed up as a nanny was just hilarious to me. In the movie, there were several scenes that were funny, but a few of my favorites would probably be when Robin Williams dressed up and was cleaning the house. The song Dude Look Like a Lady comes on, and he's just air guitaring this broom and dancing to it. That gets me. It cracks me up every time I watch that scene. My favorite scene from the entire movie, though, was probably when Mrs. Doubtfire, or Robin Williams, accompanies his soon-to-be ex-wife and her new boyfriend and the children to a pool. Robin Williams, or Mrs. Doubtfire, sitting at the bar, trying to relax. The new boyfriend comes up and orders some drinks for the kids. He goes to turn away, and when he goes to turn away, Mrs. Doubtfire throws an orange at him, hitting him in the back of the head. The guy turns around and is kind of looking like, where did that come from? And Mrs. Doubtfire's, oh, did you see that? It was a drive-by fruiting. Makes me laugh every time. On a more serious note of Robin Williams' work, the movie Patch Adams. Patch Adams is another one of my favorite movies. It's a movie about a gentleman that's trying to become a doctor. And during his learning, he learns that patients respond a lot better when they can trust a doctor. And he's trying to gain this trust from his patients by using comedy. And so one of my favorite scenes from that is where there's an old man, or not necessarily old, but he's older. He's probably in his 40s or 50s, and he's dying of some type of cancer. And none of the nurses can even go in his room without him throwing stuff at him or being mean to them. Somehow, Patch Adams goes into his room and learns that he is a teacher. So Patch Adams goes into his room day by day and presents different passages from different books, gaining the trust of this person, therefore allowing the nurses to come in and give him his medicines or his bath. To me, that movie meant a lot, and it showed a lot of the more serious side of Robin Williams. Robin Williams left behind 3 beautiful children, one of which, his son Zach, just had a son with his fiancée, naming the little boy after late grandfather. I know in my heart that Robin is up there watching over that little boy. He's probably up there using some of his comedy acts. He's probably up there with my grandmother. And she's up there laughing at him, doing his little nano nano. And that gives me comfort, knowing that he's probably up there being himself again, being happy again. thank you for listening to my tribute to my favorite comedian, someone that I will miss dearly watching on the big screen. Have a good evening. Good night.